When I was in school in Sweden, it was not allowed to bring candy to school or you would get detention. Hola amigos and welcome to today's mukbang. So for today's mukbang, we have a new setup and I'm so sorry if it's not a really good one. I'm not sure about anything right now because I'm so like hot. I'm so hot, like so warm, so hot, because I'm in my grandma's room. This is mommy's room and I'm a bit scared to be in here because there's tons of sections for spiders to hide and I'm terrified of spiders. I just cleaned those, so they shouldn't be here, but we never know. I'm really unlucky with these things. Anyways, for today's mukbang, I'm going to test out food that kids eat here for lunch. And you might be like, wait, that's junk food? And at least back when I was in middle school, these are the treats we had. I didn't eat them because I was healthy. And I'm doing quotes because, what do you call these? Air quotes. Because I pretended to be very healthy, so my snacks were always apples and, you know, fruits, because I didn't want my classmates to think that I was unhealthy. So I never ate sugar in front of them, which is insane, I know. I will talk more about that, but let's just begin, guys, before my ice melts. Let's begin with this. I don't think this is Filipino. This is the only non-Filipino thing in here, I think. It's from Thailand. It's called Mongo Mongo. I'm going to open this up because it's hot like crazy in here. I don't remember drinking this, but I had a similar drink like this that was healthier. Because yeah, I was healthy in middle school. And this is also something that more, you know, older kids have too. Like older kids have desserts for breakfast and lunch, you know. In school, okay, they don't actually just eat this. They have rice and meat and stuff too. But back when I was in middle school, we always had something like this for, you know, during eating lunch, after eating lunch, before eating lunch. This is so good. I love how pink it is. I'm going to put this on the floor just to be safe. Okay, let's start. I'm not even sure where to start. Let's start with the curly top. So while I open this up, ooh, ASMR. Guys, I know a lot of you guys tell me to make ASMR channel, and I obviously enjoy ASMR when it comes to, you know, making fun of ASMR. I really love it. I love making fun of my mom and stuff, but she always does that. Anyways, I think it's so funny, but I would never be able to be an ASMR artist because I'm like, I love to talk, guys. And it's hard for me to be quiet, so that's why I just can't. So let's start with curly tops. This is a favorite of most kids here. I loved it. I remember when I was in middle school and I had this for the first time, I almost passed out. Whoa. So let's try it. It's been a long time since I've had these. Oh my god. Oh my god, this brings back so many memories. It's just like that in the middle. Whoa. Guys, I remember having this in middle school. I was in 6th grade. Is that still middle school or is it, what is it? Yeah, it's middle school. And oh my god, this is so addictive. I had these for the first time. Like, I think I've had these before that day, but I remember I had these for the first time in a long time again. And I loved it because I love Marabou and Swedish chocolate more, but Filipino chocolate I don't usually like when it's just like this there's nothing inside. But curly tops, they are good. I had 4 already. My classmates would always have curly tops ready, you know. Let's cleanse my palate. You guys might be wondering, if you live in Sweden where having candy in school is actually not allowed, at least when I was in, this is eggnog cookies. When I was in school in Sweden, it was not allowed to bring candy to school, or you would get detention. It's that insane. But in the Philippines, there's a huge food court and a store inside of the school. And it's different per school, you know. But in our school, it was this huge store filled with candy. And like kids had it for lunch. Anyways, let's try this. I don't remember having these, but I remember seeing them. That's why I bought it. And by the way, guys, we're on an island, so it's a bit limited, my selection of treats here, because they don't have everything here, sadly, and everything is like 2 times as more expensive. Oh, another thing kids love here is chips. Like, we had so much chips. I don't know why I was pretending to be so healthy and I wouldn't eat like anything. I was like, I'm healthy, I'm from Europe, and I don't eat treats for lunch. I was like, I feel like I was a bit like a snob. You know, that was like my image to be very healthy. And I had that image even in Denmark, wherever I went. This is the white chocolate Chocomucho. I've never tried this before. I'm just going to go like this, because I will give the rest to my auntie Taging. But look at that. Wow. This is one of the chocolates I remember that I loved. And when we moved to the Philippines, I'm going through these so quickly. Okay, this is the milk chocolate one. I remember being in high school and I would like have all of these, and in middle school, but I wouldn't eat them in school obviously because I had this, you know, image. But after school I would have these. Wow, this is so good. I would compare this to Twix and Snickers combined. Kind of. This is more like lighter though. Because of the image I had, what I did was, after school I would go to the canteen when none of my classmates were watching, and I would go and buy some chips and stuff like that. But I wouldn't show my classmates because I'm healthy. I wonder if they actually thought I was like that. I wonder if they actually thought that I never ate candy. So these are Sky Flakes. I didn't know that these were Filipino, like a Filipino brand, but I guess they are. Sky Flakes, and they're in the flavor condensada. Condensada is basically like condensed milk. Duh. It doesn't taste like condensed milk. It tastes like cheese to me. Sky Flakes were a huge thing when I was in middle school. We would have the ones with strawberry filling. Those were my favorites. I couldn't find it yesterday when I was shopping. I thought Sky Flakes were healthy when I was younger because they had this one flavor that was like cheese. And it said like, oh, high in calcium, good for the teeth and bones. I was like, oh, this is healthy. So I would eat it in front of my classmates because it was healthy. What I didn't know is that it wasn't healthy. The fudge bar with a double R. I don't know why it's a double R. I remember my classmates having these. I didn't have it, but they would have this. So how do you open it? Okay. And there's so many flavors in this. It's insane. Let's start with the first one, the fudge bar. This is the chocolate flavor. My classmates would all have like these packages like this in their lunch boxes. And I didn't understand why they had like brownies with them to school. Like, I was so shocked when I came here, guys, because I was around 12 years old. And growing up in Sweden where things like this was illegal basically to eat this in school. And I was like, oh my god, they're eating it for breakfast and lunch. And I was like, what? Okay. Mmm. There's chocolate in the middle. I don't like that much. I don't like that one. Another thing is, when I was in middle school, I was very picky. Things haven't really changed, you know. Wait, they give like 5 chocolate ones and only 1 durian. Yes, this one is special. This is vanilla durian. This is going to be a hard video to clean up. Okay. Durian. This should be good. Smells like durian. I don't know about these fudge bars, guys. Why did my classmates like it? Because the thing I don't like is that you can't feel the filling. Lol. You can't feel the filling. Do any of you guys actually say lol like out loud anymore? Growing up, we would always say lol as in like verbally. Vanilla. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't like the fudge ones. The last one is milk. I really don't like the fudge ones. Those are not good. I'm just going to try this last one. Milk flavor. No bueno. No. Those are just waste of calories. I wonder why my classmates like that. Anyways, I'm going to eat this. Yes, this was the best one of all of them. And this was my favorite back when I was in middle school too. And high school. Choco mucho. If you guys can hear somebody talking, it's my auntie Taging. I guess she can hear me then. Anyways, you guys, tell me what's your favorite snack in school. If you're Filipino, please tell me what's your favorite junk food in school. Because I know maybe now it's like more modern and kids don't eat candy anymore for lunch. Or maybe they still do. In middle school, I always see parents buy these things still. So I think kids still eat stuff like this during lunch. But we would have it in middle school. Like, not me because I was healthy. But my friends would always have like these things. And then even in high school, they still had these things. And their parents would like pack junk for them. I was like so confused. I was like, what the heck? Why do they give this to their kids? And you know, no judgment or anything, guys, but I was a very judgmental kid. And I was like so confused. And I even asked one of my classmates, I was like, do your parents allow you to eat that much candy? You know, my mom wasn't like strict with me eating candy because I was very scared of getting cavities, which I might get after this video. No, but I mean, she wasn't strict about me eating candy, you know. But I didn't want to eat it because I did eat candy, but I mean, I wouldn't eat it every day because I was scared of getting cavities. And that's why when I was in the Philippines, I was like, holy guacamole, everyone, like, they don't care about their teeth. Like, that was like one of my biggest thing. My classmates, they didn't care about their teeth, like, at all. And it's different for every kid, you know, but all of the kids I spoke to all had cavities or have had cavities and stuff. And I was like, what? It was so confusing to me because, guys, coming from Sweden where it's not allowed to eat candy in school, that's insane. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to eat this. Oh my god, I'm not going to eat any candy for a week. You guys are probably like, oh my god, she probably eats like this every day. That's not true. Guys, I very rarely eat junk food here in the Philippines for some reason. Like in the US, I eat more junk food, but here in the Philippines, because it's so hot, you don't really get cravings. I don't get cravings here that much. I just want to eat like fruits and water and drink water all the time because it's so hot. So this is definitely like a splurge for me. Like, I haven't eaten like this in a long time. So that's why I love mukbangs, because I don't really care while I do mukbangs. And also that's another like motivation for me to not eat candy every day, so that when I eat mukbang, I don't have to be like self-conscious. I know from stories that in the US, when you're in middle school, you also eat lots of like junk during like lunchtime. Like, I mean, at least according to movies and what YouTubers say, they have pizza for lunch and burgers and stuff like that, and then they even have like brownies and stuff like that. So I guess it is similar to the Philippines. Once they're in high school though, I don't see it that much that they eat like junk. I could be wrong, like I've never gone to the US like high school before, so I don't really know. But in the Philippines, there's snacks, and still to this day I'm confused on like why the parents let their kids eat this one. My mom said something about, because I asked her once, like, why do parents let their kids eat so much junk in school, like every day? And she was like, they just want their kids to have everything they want, like, because there's a lot of, you know, poverty in the Philippines, so they want to give their kids, you know, a lot of food so that the kids, like, so they feel like they're feeding their kids. But sometimes they give their kids too much food. Okay, I might sound like a mean person now, but no, I don't know, I'm just confused because my classmates, like, I also don't get it, because my classmates, they were quite thin. And I'm so confused, like, they eat brownies every day and chips and hot dogs, and we had, I think we had hot dogs. I don't think we had pizza, but we had hot dogs and slushies in school, and my classmates were thin. I was like, what? Anyways guys, I don't have the shout out list, so I'm just going to pop the shout outs here. 1, 2, and shout out goes to you guys. If you want the shout out, please tell me down below. I'm sorry about not saying your name, but it's so hot guys, I can't bother to go up and get the list. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my mukbang. This was an insane mukbang, I feel like. Tell me what's your favorite childhood treat, and if you're Filipino, tell me your favorite Filipino childhood treat in school. So yeah, I feel nauseous. Please go down below, subscribe to this channel AriaVille, and turn on the post notifications so you guys know when I upload a new video. And follow me on my social medias at AriaVille and V011. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Gracias por ver. And I'm going to go and get diabetes. No, I'm just kidding. Adios amigos. I'm just going to open the shower and like kill me. You almost feel like bad for Jake, even though